So it's about 5 a.m. We got the Polaris Magnum in the shop. About ready to start diagnosing it, see what we can figure out. And to give you guys a little backstory, I paid $250 for this machine last summer. Previous owner said he was having some hard start issues, wouldn't start anymore. He said he did some work on the top end, not sure what it was, but maybe he was messing with the timing. Timing might be off a tooth or something. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. And for $250, this will be a perfect candidate to fix up and make a solid profit on. As you can see, there is not really a lick of rust on this thing. It's really clean, and it's the 2003 model. I'll show you guys where the VIN is if you've got one like this. It's on the rail right there, and the 10th digit tells you what year it is. And yeah, it's a 4-stroke, automatic, pretty clean. Got the keys. Battery's dead, so we'll probably start there. Yeah, throw a jumper on here and see if we got power anywhere. And this is just a trickle charger, so this won't give us full voltage. We probably won't be able to start it yet, but I just want to see if we've got, neutral light, headlights, stuff like that. So, no neutral light. Let me make sure we're in neutral. Yeah, reverse light's on. And I rolled it in here, so that is neutral. Yeah, that's not working. And if this thing has a neutral safety switch, that'll be a hard start issue, so that can be part of the problem. If it's not showing neutral here, some four-wheelers will not start at all. So let's just bump this, see. Yeah, not enough voltage, it's just clicking the solenoid. Check headlights. Low beam, high beam. Cool, those work. Alright, so let's wait till this gets fully charged, and then we'll kind of diagnose and go from there. And while we're looking around, let's just go ahead and check the oil quick before we start trying to turn it over. Oh yeah, we're all the way up to the full mark, so we're good. Alright, it's the next morning here. Had this battery charging for the past 24 hours, so go ahead and test it, see what the voltage looks like. Turn this to DC. There we go. 11.94, so that is not holding a full charge. We're probably going to need a new battery. Darn it. Oh well, let's see if it has enough juice to try and bump the starter. Let's go ahead and check the air box here first. Make sure there's no critters we're going to suck up in the engine. Oh yeah, we're looking good. And he didn't say nothing about it being locked up, so should be good to just bump the starter and make sure that's working. Ooh. That actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, choke didn't do nothing. So definitely hard start issues, I'm guessing. I'm just going to take this air filter off and squirt a little gas right in there, because sometimes that'll tell me if it starts that we're having a fuel delivery issue, but if it doesn't start, then it's either spark, compression, something else like that. Alright, it's fully dosed. Let's see what happens. Tried to start. Let's see if it'll do that again. Wow. Okay, so we might have a fuel issue. So we're obviously getting spark. It's got compression, because if it didn't, it wouldn't run like that. Let's try it one more time. We might just have some carburetor issues, because right when I go to give it gas, it seems to be dying. Yeah. What's that carburetor? It's hard to get to. Oh yeah, so just looking here, we're probably gonna have to take probably a lot of the plastics off to get to anything on this machine. So let's start doing that and see what we can find out. Okay, let's do the walk around now that the plastics are off. Take a look at everything. So, head gasket's looking kind of leaky. So that might be an issue. Ooh, look at all the radiator fins here. Completely packed with dirt. So, this is the oil cooler. We'll have to get that all cleaned out. And the engine itself is air cooled, so no radiator for that. But let's go ahead and pull the gas tank off and see about getting the carburetor out. We'll clean that, probably check timing, and see if that helps our hard start situation. Alright, so what I'm thinking before we pull the tank, I'm going to go ahead and test the fuel pump operation, because that can be an issue too. We just might not be getting fuel to the carburetor at all. So the line coming to the carburetor here, we're going to pull it off, open up the gas, and then start it over, see if it spits out fuel. If it doesn't, it might just be a bad fuel pump. Might fix our issues. So let's go ahead and do that, see what happens. Okay, so fuel on. I don't know about you, but that seems super weak. We're probably just not getting any fuel pressure. Let me try it again. Yeah, and our battery is done. So let's get a fresh battery on there so we get full cranking power and try it again, but that seems like a weak fuel pump to me. Okay, we got a jumper pack on the battery. Let's try it one more time. Man, that thing is just leaking like crazy now. Holy cow. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, that just does not seem like enough. So from us messing with the petcock, turning it on and off, it's just leaking like a sieve now. So got a pan down there. We're going to drain all the gas and then take this apart, see if I can rebuild it. If not, I'll have to order a new one. While I'm at it, might order a new fuel pump. That might be all of our issue. Okay, it's been a couple days. Checked the mail this morning. Looks like we got our parts in. Ordered a new fuel pump and shut off for only 30 bucks. So we're going to go ahead and install those. But what do you guys think? You think that's going to fix our issues? I think so. But yeah, we might have to dig a little deeper. Who knows? Alright, it's the next morning here. Yesterday we hit a stopping point after installing the fuel pump. Realized I didn't buy a new battery yet. So yesterday I went ahead and just put everything back together. I pulled this out and gave it a nice cleaning. We hit it with the pressure washer. Got all these fins cleaned up. There's a bunch of bugs and dirt in there. And yeah, it turned out really good. and got a new battery put in this morning, so should be able to fire it up now. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn the fuel on. We'll get that float bowl filled with gas and see if this thing will fire up. Come on, baby. Float bowl is probably going to take a little bit to get up to level, so let's give it a couple more. Kind of heard something. Let's give it some shake. Yeah, crank the idle up a little bit, see what's going on. Ooh. There we go. Wow. No way. That sounds amazing. We might need to turn that idle up a little bit. There we go. Man, she's just purring like a kitten. I guess the fuel pump is all it needed. Right on. Alright, let's fire it up again and see what the gear selector does. See if it pulls forward and back. It's weird, it's not wanting to rev up. Come on. That's weird. Yeah, maybe we're not out of the woods yet. Might need to do some fine adjusting still. Come on. There we go. Huh. Wonder what was going on. Maybe just needed to warm up fully? I don't know. Turn the idle back down a little bit. See if it still revs up. There we go. Alright. Let's see if this thing will move forward and back, all that good stuff. Let's see. Let's try reverse. There we go. Wow. Brake. Sweet. Come on. There we go. There's neutral. Hell yeah. Well, I think we got a runner here, boys. Sweet. Well, yeah, I'm confident with that. We're button everything back up and see about test driving this thing. Okay, we're back to looking like a four-wheeler again. I've got this side plastic off for now. I still want to keep an eye on this overflow, and I think the idle still needs some fine-tuning. But other than that, I think now we're going to fire it up, going to jack it up, and then we'll test the 4x4. See if that's working. Wow, that started so quick. He's ready to go. All jacked up. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put it in high. And then 4x4 on. Yeah. I was kind of suspecting such. You know, these old Polarises, that on-demand 4x4 needs a lot of service to keep it running right. So I kind of figured that, but we're still going to test drive it with the 2-wheel drive setup and kind of go from there and make sure everything else is operating before I dump some money and trying to fix anything else. Alright, before our test drive here, I want to show you guys what's in this box. So this is the first time a company has reached out to me and wanted to send me a free product. So shout out to Benlari, go check them out. It's a ATV accessory. We're going to open it up. I'll show you guys what it is, but if it's crap, I'm going to let you know. But if it's good quality, you know, there'll be a discount code, link below, all that good stuff. So let's open it up and see what they sent. I'm going to have you guys just kind of guess along the way what it is. It'll be pretty self-explanatory here soon, I think. Set that aside for now. So far, I like the quality. Yeah, seems like some good material. Let's see. There we go. You guys have an idea yet? Yeah. Take a look and see how it operates. The zippers are really nice. Seems to be like it's fully waterproof. Nice. Okay, it's got instructions here. It tells us where to lay out these stiff pieces to create the box shape. We're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, installation went pretty good. Got some spots for water bottles there. All these straps seem to be in great locations. I was able to secure it no problem. Lots of storage. I'm pretty impressed so far. Looks like a quality unit. And yeah, let's see how it zips. It's the only thing I didn't try yet. Wow. Very smooth zipper. Waterproof flap is pretty nice. Alright, let's take a step back and see how it looks. Cool. I think it turned out great. And I've got 3 little kids, so this will be good. Taking them on rides, they won't fall off the back. So I appreciate that, Benlari. Go check them out. I'll have a discount code below. Now let's take this thing on the trail. And finally, we are ready for the test drive. We're going to be testing the 4-wheeler, and also I got a new drone, so we'll be testing this out. I've flown the drone a little bit already, but I have not tried the active track mode. It's where the drone flies up and it can follow you without you doing anything. So we're going to try that out, see how it goes. But let's start this thing up, pull it out of the shop, let it warm up a little bit. Reverse. Before we fly the drone up, I'm going to drive it down the trail a little bit because I have no idea if this 4-wheeler even runs good before I start trying to get the drone out. There we go. Now it's in high. I realized to get it in high, you have to put your foot on the rear brake. So that's good to know. So far, so good. kicked off my trail. Darn. Well, we might have to find another way in. I found my way in. A little bumpy, but it'll do. Well, the test drive's going great. This thing just keeps on going. There we go. So this is where I wanted to go because it's nice and open, and me testing out this new drone, I don't want to be by any trees or nothing like that. So let's just go ahead and kill this. We'll get the drone set up, do a couple laps, and see what happens. Let's try that. There you go, buddy.
Home point updated.
Alright, she's up in the air. Now let's figure out how to set up the tracking. I think it's this button. Yeah, focus track. Okay. I think we're set up. I'm gonna hit record. Let's see what happens. Come on, buddy. There we go. Too quick for it. Alright, let's see if we can get it to find me again. Try active track. Ah, here we go. Pretty cool. I just don't think I can go too fast. You can outrun it really easily. Let's see how it does on the turn. Come on, keep up with me. There we go. There is a fast mode, but it says it gets rid of all the obstacle avoidance. So I might have to put it in fast mode, but yeah, it keeps losing me. Try it again. Okay, try it one more time. That is pretty cool. Where are you going? Where are you going? Man, that thing is making me nervous. I don't get why it's like it's got a mind of its own. You're supposed to stay back there. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad there's no trees around right now. This thing would be running into everything. So I guess auto mode is like, do whatever the heck you want. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. See if it can keep up. Slowing it down. Still got me? Yeah, I don't know where it is, but we're gonna see if it can keep up. Oh man, it's way over there. What are you doing, buddy? You keep losing me. Alright. I think this thing has had enough. Alright. So, let's get you back home, little buddy. Like a good spot to land. All right, mission successful. A little sketchy at times, but worked pretty good. Okay, so test drive with the drone went good. This thing did amazing. No issues at all. So I think I'm just gonna call the video there before I break something. But appreciate you guys for watching. Maybe next video we'll fix the 4-wheel drive and move on to another machine.